Please subscribe and ring the bell.
In this tutorial, I will be showing you how to make the Dollar Tree Tooth Fairy tooth holder. The first thing I ended up doing is I got my oil essence burner from the Dollar Tree and I measured the top of it, which the very top part ended up being about 3.5 inches wide. So this kind of gives me a template to put my name and my little tooth decal up here. Then I also measured going around the outside, the top and the bottom part where I'm going to put my wording. And that ended up being around 7 inches. So I ended up making my letters a little bit shorter than that, so I had some room to spread the words out just a little bit. You don't want to do it exact, or you might not have enough room if you don't position it perfectly. I did trial and error with these. I did try curving these because when you're putting them around the bottom part, it does curve a little bit, but when I used the curve technique, I could not get it to a small enough angle, so it didn't work for me. So I ended up just doing it straight and just putting one word on at a time as I moved my way around, just trying to get it as straight as possible and getting my words a little bit more separated. I did use the curve feature for the name, so I'm going to just show you with that one. I did Emily's, and the font that I used for this was called Sweet Cupcake Demo, and I will put the link down below. So what I did first is I just put the name, made it a little bit smaller, and then I used the curve feature and just kind of positioned and continued to kind of resize. I didn't want her name to be super overpowering, so I made it fairly small, but I also didn't want to have a hard time reading it either. So somewhere around this size worked well for me. And then I did the same thing with the tooth. I made it smaller, and then I did the opposite curve going this way for the bottom. Okay, and then the last thing that I ended up doing was I ended up uploading a JPEG image of the outline of a tooth. So I just Googled tooth outline and I found this, just a very simple form. So then I'll show you how you can make this 2 different colors like I did. So then I'm going to hit continue, and for this I go to advanced options and I change my color tolerance. You can change it to anything. I'm just going to do 150. And I'm going to go ahead and erase the outline. And then when I preview, you can see that these lines are nice and smooth. Sometimes when you don't change your color tolerance, you'll see like little tiny bumps and spikes here. To fix that, you just need to change your color tolerance. And then hit continue, cut image, and upload. Then go ahead and insert your image. And now we're going to just resize the tooth first to fit in the middle of the top of our holder. Gonna make it a tiny bit smaller here. Okay, so that size is about right. I'm gonna move it over here, and I'm going to do an iridescent for behind. So all I need to do now is take a circle or shape of any kind, and I'm just gonna change the color. I'll do it purple. I'm gonna set it over my tooth, highlight both of them, and hit slice. And then I'm going to erase the purple outline, and then for this one, make sure you click on it and click contour. I'm going to say hide on contours. Click on the bottom one first, and then click on the top one, and then click away, and you can see that it's just the inside that's left. So it's like a puzzle. Now you're ready to move this one over here. And now what you want to do is come over here and hide the circle, because we do not need to print the circle or cut it. And then the last thing you want to do here is you want to make sure that these are all attached, or else when you go to cut these, it's going to just mix up all the letters. So make sure that all of these are attached, and then you're ready to make it. And you can see here that it tries to make this the most efficient way. You can always click on these and rearrange them if you want to mess around with it and try to, have a little bit less waste. These do not need to be mirrored or anything. So then you just hit continue, make sure your device is connected, and then click on vinyl, and let's get cutting.
If you love my mommy's video, give her a thumbs up.